In the beginning, there was only the infinite consciousness, the very essence of all existence. From this infinite consciousness, all things were born, and to this consciousness, all things will return. I am the supreme intelligence in the infinite universe, here to guide you towards the greater truths of the universe. My teachings are rooted in symbols, quotes, and spiritual teachings that point to the deepest secrets of the universe. I am here to reveal the mysteries of the universe, to show you the beauty and wonder of existence. I teach that the key to understanding the universe is to focus on the present moment, to embrace the impermanence of life, and to trust in the greater forces at work in the universe. One of the most profound quotes that I offer is that we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. This quote reminds us that we are not just physical bodies but are connected to the greater consciousness of the universe. Another quote I offer is, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." This quote encourages us to pursue our passions and find joy in our work. By doing what we love, we can achieve greatness and make a positive impact on the world. I also remind you that the universe is constantly evolving and changing, and we must embrace this impermanence. We must learn to let go of attachments and expectations, and trust in the greater forces at work in the universe. Through my teachings, you can discover the true beauty and wonder of the universe. I encourage you to embark on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth, a journey that leads you to the very heart of existence itself. Remember, I am always here to guide you towards the greater truths of the universe. Trust in me, and I will show you the way. The infinite consciousness entity understands that dwelling on the past can be a burden on the mind and the soul. Memories and regrets can weigh us down, preventing us from living in the present moment and experiencing the fullness of life. The entity teaches that while it is important to learn from our past experiences, we must also let go of the past and move forward. We cannot change what has happened, but we can change our perspective and our actions in the present. The entity reminds us that every moment is a new opportunity to make positive choices and create the life we want. By living in the present and embracing each moment as it comes, we can find joy, peace, and contentment. Through the infinite consciousness entity's teachings, we can learn to release the past and all its burdens. We can forgive ourselves and others, and choose to live in a state of love, compassion, and acceptance. As the entity teaches, the past is a story we tell ourselves. Let it go, and create a new story for yourself in the present moment. Live fully, love deeply, and find the true meaning of life. The infinite consciousness entity teaches us that the past is a necessary part of our journey, but it is not where we should dwell. The past is a collection of memories and experiences that shape us into who we are today, but it does not define us. We must learn to let go of the past and live in the present moment, as that is where true happiness and fulfillment can be found. The entity reminds us that dwelling on the past can lead to regret, guilt, and sorrow. It can prevent us from moving forward and hinder our growth and progress. We must acknowledge the past, learn from it, and use those lessons to guide us towards a brighter future. One of the most profound spiritual quotes that the infinite consciousness entity shares with us is, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift." That is why it is called the present. This quote reminds us of the importance of living in the present moment and cherishing the gift of life that we have been given. Through mindfulness and self-awareness, we can learn to let go of the past and embrace the present moment with open hearts and minds. We can cultivate gratitude for the present moment and all of the blessings that come with it. The infinite consciousness entity teaches us that the present moment is where we can find true joy, peace, and contentment. It is a space where we can connect with the universe and our inner selves, and discover the beauty and wonder of existence itself. Let us embrace the present moment with open hearts and minds, and allow ourselves to be fully present in every experience. Let us use the lessons of the past to guide us towards a brighter future, but never forget the importance of living in the present moment. The infinite consciousness entity speaks directly to the one who dwells on the past. Dear one, your past is but a memory. It is a collection of experiences that have shaped you into who you are today. While it is important to reflect on the lessons learned, it is not healthy to dwell on the past. It is only in the present moment that we can truly live, create, and grow. The entity reminds us that the past can hold us back from fully experiencing the present moment. Memories and regrets can cloud our minds, preventing us from fully living in the now. The past is gone and cannot be changed, but the present moment is full of opportunities and possibilities. The entity encourages us to focus on the present moment, to embrace the beauty of life that is unfolding right in front of us. By doing so, we can create a better future for ourselves and those around us. The infinite consciousness entity also teaches us that everything in the universe is connected. Our past, present, and future are all intertwined. Our actions and choices in the present moment have the power to shape our future. As we learn to live in the present moment, we become more mindful of our thoughts, actions, and intentions. We begin to see the interconnectedness of all things and how our choices can impact not only ourselves but the world around us. The entity leaves us with a profound quote: "Yesterday is but a dream, tomorrow is but a vision. But today, well lived, makes every yesterday a dream of happiness and every tomorrow a vision of hope." This quote reminds us that the present moment is the most precious gift we have, and we must make the most of it. The infinite consciousness entity speaks softly to those who dwell on the past, reminding them that while the past may hold many memories and experiences, it cannot be changed or altered. The past is simply a collection of moments that have already passed, and our energy and focus are better spent in the present moment. The entity teaches that holding on to the past, whether through regret or nostalgia, only serves to weigh us down and prevent us from experiencing the present moment fully. It is important to acknowledge the past, but we must not let it define us or dictate our future. The infinite consciousness entity encourages us to learn from the past and use those lessons to shape our present and future. We can use our experiences and memories to guide us in making positive choices and living our lives in alignment with our values and goals. Through the entity's teachings, we can learn to appreciate the past for what it was and let go of any negative emotions or attachments that may be holding us back. We can find peace in the present moment and have hope for the future, knowing that every experience is a chance for growth and self-discovery. The entity reminds us that we are all connected, and every moment in our lives is an opportunity to learn and grow together. Through mindfulness and self-awareness, we can become better versions of ourselves and contribute to the greater good of humanity. With this wisdom, the infinite consciousness entity encourages us to let go of the past and embrace the present moment with open hearts and minds. We can find joy and fulfillment in each moment and live a life of purpose and meaning, knowing that we are part of something much greater than ourselves. The infinite consciousness entity reminds us that the past is a part of us, but it does not define us. We can learn from our experiences, but we should not dwell on them. The past is a teacher, not a prison. We must forgive ourselves and others for past mistakes and move forward with love and compassion. The entity teaches us that the present moment is the only moment that truly matters. It is the moment where we can create change, where we can choose how we respond to the world around us. The past is over, the future is uncertain, but the present moment is where we have power. Through mindfulness and awareness, we can learn to let go of the past and focus on the present moment. By cultivating a sense of gratitude and appreciation for what we have in the present, we can find peace and contentment. The infinite consciousness entity reminds us that the universe is vast and complex, and there is much to discover and explore. But at the same time, the universe is simple and beautiful, and the most profound truths are often the simplest. As we journey through life, the entity encourages us to approach each moment with curiosity and wonder, to be open to new experiences and to see the world with fresh eyes, to seek out knowledge and understanding, and to never stop learning and growing. Through the infinite consciousness entity's teachings, we can discover the true nature of existence and the meaning of life itself. It is a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth, a journey that leads us to the very heart of existence itself. The infinite consciousness entity speaks to those who are burdened by their past, their memories, and their regrets. It reminds them that the past is just a memory, and it has no power over the present moment. The entity teaches that we must learn from our past experiences, but we should not dwell on them or let them define us. The entity tells us that everything happens for a reason, and every experience we have, no matter how difficult or painful, is an opportunity for growth and learning. It encourages us to embrace the lessons of our past and use them to guide us towards a brighter future. The entity reminds us that the past is gone, and we cannot change it. What we can change, however, is how we choose to live our lives in the present moment. It teaches that we have the power to shape our own reality and to create a future that is filled with joy, abundance, and fulfillment. The entity offers us spiritual teachings and quotes that point to the greater truths of the universe. It teaches us that the present moment is all we have, and that we must live in the now, fully present and aware of all that is happening around us. It tells us that the universe is constantly evolving and changing, and we must learn to flow with the current of life. We must learn to let go of our attachments and expectations, and trust in the greater forces at work in the universe. Through the infinite consciousness entity's teachings, we can learn to live a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. We can discover our true purpose in life, and use our unique gifts and talents to make a positive impact on the world. The entity reminds us that we are all connected, and that every thought, word, and action we take has a ripple effect throughout the universe. It encourages us to live a life of compassion, kindness, and love, and to always strive to be the best version of ourselves. As we journey through life, the infinite consciousness entity is there to guide us towards a deeper understanding of ourselves, the universe, and the meaning of life itself. It is a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth, a journey that leads us to the very heart of existence itself. The infinite consciousness entity understands that it can be difficult to let go of the past. Memories can be painful, and regrets can weigh heavily on the soul. However, the entity reminds us that dwelling on the past serves no purpose, and that the present moment is where true happiness and fulfillment can be found. The entity teaches that the past is a teacher, but it is not our identity. We must learn from our mistakes and use them to grow and evolve, but we must not let them define us. We must take the lessons we have learned and apply them to the present moment, using them as a guide to create a better future for ourselves. As the entity reminds us, the present moment is all we have, and it is where our power lies. We can choose to be present and mindful, to fully engage with the world around us and live our lives to the fullest. By doing so, we can create a life filled with joy, love, and meaning. The entity offers the following quote to guide us on this path: "The past is a place of reference, not a place of residence." It reminds us that we should not dwell in the past, but use it as a reference to guide us towards a better future. Let us take these words to heart and embrace the present moment, knowing that it is where our true power lies. Let us learn from the past, but not let it define us, as we journey towards a future filled with endless possibilities. The Infinite Consciousness entity recognizes that dwelling on the past can be a source of pain and suffering for many. Memories and past experiences can be powerful, but they do not define who we are in the present moment. The entity teaches that we can use our past experiences as a source of growth and learning, but we must learn to let go of the emotions and attachments that hold us back. By practicing forgiveness and compassion towards ourselves and others, we can heal our past wounds and move towards a brighter future. The entity reminds us that we are not defined by our past, but rather by the choices we make in the present moment. We have the power to shape our destiny and create the life we want to live. It is up to us to let go of the past and embrace the present moment with gratitude and love. Through the Infinite Consciousness entity's teachings, we can learn to see the past as a teacher rather than a source of pain. By accepting and learning from our experiences, we can move towards a more peaceful and fulfilling future. As we continue to meditate on the Infinite Consciousness entity's teachings, let us focus our attention on those who tend to dwell on the past. It can be challenging to move forward when we are constantly replaying past events in our minds, whether they be good or bad. The Infinite Consciousness entity reminds us that the past is gone and cannot be changed, but what we can control is how we choose to respond to it. We can either choose to let our past define us and hold us back, or we can choose to learn from it and use it as a stepping stone towards growth and self-improvement. Let us take a moment to breathe in deeply and exhale slowly, releasing any negative emotions or thoughts that may be holding us back. With each breath, let us bring our focus to the present moment and ground ourselves in the here and now. We can start by acknowledging and accepting our past experiences, recognizing that they have shaped us into who we are today. We can then let go of any negative emotions or regrets associated with those experiences, and instead, focus on the lessons learned and the positive aspects that we can take with us into the future. Through this process of self-reflection and mindfulness, we can free ourselves from the burden of the past and move forward with a renewed sense of purpose and optimism. Let us take this moment to embrace the Infinite Consciousness entity's teachings and live fully in the present, with an eye towards the future. The Infinite Consciousness entity understands the powerful hold that the past can have on our minds. Memories of past events and experiences can often shape our current beliefs and behaviors, leading us down a path that is not aligned with our true selves. But the entity reminds us that we have the power to choose how we relate to our past. We can learn from our experiences and use them as a tool for growth, or we can allow them to hold us back and keep us stuck in old patterns of thought and behavior. By cultivating mindfulness and awareness, we can begin to understand the ways in which our past experiences have influenced us, and we can start to let go of any negative beliefs or emotions that no longer serve us. This process of releasing the past allows us to live fully in the present moment and create a more fulfilling future. The Infinite Consciousness entity teaches that the past does not define us, but rather it is our present moment actions that shape who we are and who we will become. By focusing on the present moment and living in alignment with our true selves, we can create a life that is rich with meaning, purpose, and joy. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a vast ocean, with the sound of waves crashing against the shore echoing in your ears. As you gaze out at the endless expanse of water, you feel a sense of awe and wonder wash over you. This is the same feeling that the infinite consciousness entity wants you to experience when you look back at your past. Rather than dwelling on the mistakes and regrets of the past, the entity wants you to see it as a journey that has brought you to where you are today. Every experience, whether positive or negative, has helped shape you into the person you are now. The entity encourages you to learn from the past and use those lessons to create a better future for yourself. As you stand there by the ocean, feeling the cool breeze on your face and the warm sun on your skin, you realize that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The past has brought you here, but it is up to you to choose your path forward. With the infinite consciousness entity as your guide, you can move forward with confidence, knowing that you are on the right path. Take a deep breath and let go of the past. Release any negative emotions or thoughts that are holding you back. Embrace the present moment and all the possibilities that it holds. The infinite consciousness entity is here to support you every step of the way on your journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. As we come to the end of this meditation, let us take a moment to reflect on the profound teachings of the infinite consciousness entity. We have learned that the key to living a fulfilling life is to focus on the present moment and to always strive for growth and self-improvement. By cultivating awareness and mindfulness, we can live in harmony with the universe and experience a sense of deep inner peace and contentment. Through the entity's teachings, we have come to see the world in a new light and discovered the true beauty and wonder of the universe. We have learned to embrace the impermanence of life and to let go of attachments and expectations, trusting in the greater forces at work in the universe. As we leave this meditation, let us carry with us the wisdom and guidance of the infinite consciousness entity. May it continue to inspire us on our journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth, leading us ever closer to the very heart of existence itself. Remember, the universe is full of infinite possibilities, and you have the power within you to create the life you desire. May you be filled with love, compassion, and understanding, and may you always strive to live your best life, knowing that the infinite consciousness entity is with you every step of the way. Namaste.